Hello, welcome again to Coding Academy. This is one of the best courses that I wish we should be sharing today. There is a bunch of the problems that people should know before they start making or building the website using AI. But thousands of the people I see around there are still trying to build without even thinking if what they are building is for AI or it is for people. So before you do anything in creating website using AI, please, I wish you could know there's two things or three things that I'm going to show you or I'm going to tell you so that you won't do the same mistake that people are making today. So before I come to build this, see the website, first thing that I learned, I was to learn multiple language that was to be about 20 language, but those language are too much and there are even a bunch of them so that you can finish it until you can and you don't get job because the day people were studying about it, that is when AI come into action and they replace each and everything. So today we are going to discuss about the few languages that you must know so that at least you get a bunch of how things work or a bunch of how you want a website to look like, so that in that context you will find many mistakes that you have made building the website, and you even know that you just tell AI build the website and AI doesn't still is there wishing what type of the website that they can build, or automatically it start to generate a bunch of the codes and show you how it is working like. So today I'm going to take you step by step explaining you why you need to know these three languages that I'm going to show you. So as we're here in VS Code Studio, this is the kind of the website that I have built long ago. Let me just open Rich Show. Like, let's take this simple. Yes, let's open this simple HTML website that I have built long ago, and Control Alt P, which is used for opening the live server of the website. Now the website, this VS Code Studio is going to open this live server, and after it will show us this kind of the website that I have built long before. It was only comprised with CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. Even those node modules that you are seeing there, they are useless because they cannot do anything. They are just installed there. This must be in a bunch of front ends, but due to the fact that we are still using a simple, I was using a simple language, that is why you see things not working the way I wanted it to be. So let us analyze these key three languages that you must know so that you start at least to go to the level of building using AI, because this language help you to know the logic that is behind AI building of the website. You guide AI so that it can do anything that you want to be done. Let me see what the reason she's not speeding up. I can see Felix and betting, but somehow it is not speeding up. I have to know the reason. So let us see if there is another folder that have this 33 items. Let's see here, renew, and this is the copy, which is okay, and this is what I wanted to open. Okay, but it is the one that I have copied in VS Code Studio. So let us open it so that I may show you how things are going to work like. Okay, step by step. And now let us open it. For example, this, let's see the kind of let's see, let's open that 3 web 1 to see how it is like. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now she's opening. Let's see. Okay, let's wait, the computer is not okay. Now open. This is the kind of the website that I built before I go on using AI. You can see it is somehow beautiful, responsive. When I click inspecting, you can see how it was responsive using BST. And when I click it here, you can see how it expanded to fill the price, working well. And you can see those sign up buttons, files, and I have uploaded them on GitHub, and I will be sharing the link so that you can use it in your project if you want it. So let me break down step by step so that you know the reason why you should know how to use those languages before you proceed further using AI, because AI knows too much, and if not guided, it can give you shabby things that you didn't expect that it is there. Sometimes you used to build a website and you find the website is not responsive. It creates something that is somehow still working worse. You ask yourself, what I didn't do, what I don't understand. That is the kind, that is the type of a type of thing that you should do known before you come to study this kind of language. And you can see this computer have a ritual problem on opening this. So let me just take another, and you can open it using another. Let's check. Okay, problem is there. Open I'm open with let's see, choose another, and let's choose just Google Chrome to see. When we open it using Google Chrome, yes, you can see the animation. When you click, it keeps bringing the other headers that is inside there. And you can see I have, to this level, I have tried to build what I can. As a beginner, this is what I was to do, but I have professionalized the first of those 3 languages, which is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, because those 3 languages will give you something that is behind using colors, glassmorphism, gallery things, everything that will be present in the website. I have already known them, and I have already known how to position them. This is the first website that I built before. I have done several bunch of exercises. So I was here trying to build a single website to see how it will be working like, and I will be uploading this project in the VS Code studio, I've said. So I'm going to show you the reason why you need these 3 languages before you continue studying. So you need to understand the language that is called HTML. HTML, it is it's a hypertext markup language, yes, and the CSS is the cascading style shapes, styles, cascading style that is responsible to give colors on the website. You may ask yourself, you may, how should you ask to give a color to an element that you don't know? So first you must understand HTML, all elements, what they work, how they do, inputs, text formatting, everything that is in there. Like, you can come here inside, for example, read me, okay, no problem. You can use this simple, add a new simple, no, let me use a file and call it education. education dot html, html like this. You can see education.html, and when I click import, where is it? I want to know where it is opened. Education HTML, where are you? Okay, first slider. Okay, and you can see it is saved now. And when I click shift exclamation, that is an input that we use so that we may put the emmet abbreviation inside our HTML. And when you click enter, you can see automatically the base building of the website is already uploaded there, or it's pressed there to contain the doc type, the document type, language that will be used. Meta, I have already uploaded the video that will be talking about meta. It's a metadata, the data that is responsible for search engine optimization. The reason that they are used, they are present there. For example, you searched a website, and when you search a website, they bring a website, and below it they give a certain bunch of description of that website. The description of that website comes from meta, and you press it here and say I want meta, like that. Let's see, meta tag. It's not being pressed where, like meta. No, let's see, meta auto compression is off, I don't know. Meta, and you give attribute of description, and you say in the description of this meta website, I want to name it, for example, this website will be about dancing. And you can see this is a description of the website, and this description will allocate Google to know that this website is for dancing. And in a search optimization engine, when we search a website and we see a bunch of websites, we come to a website where we see the that this description, and after we will see a thing that is called or title that is called the document. A document is what? A title, it is the name that will be given to a website, and you can put it there. You can say I want it to be like, for example, jack.com, like that. And then when I come here, I can put it there, the header one. Sorry, I can see things is not autocomplete here. And once header one, the one, this is my website. This is my website, and below it you may put there a button like this. No, like this button, and here you may put click me. Yes, you can see that is a kind of that is the kind That is the kind of HTML elements. And when we open this website to see how this simple page will be like, let it open, you will see how it will be looking like. It will be comprised with those header text and that click me button. This is only HTML. And what if we add a CSS? It is better that you understand the elements of HTML and element of CSS, how they work, so that you may understand how things will be working like. For example, you should come here and add, for example, a education dot c CSS. And if you want to connect it here, you come here in the head and you add a link. A link like that. Why a link is now coming? Link, and when you put it there, it will bring with that relation with style sheet, and you will put there education yes, that education CSS. And when you save, the style also will be saved inside there, and then you add something there and you say, I want my body is to have a background color of background color, sorry, background on the color, and you give it, for example, gray, and below here there what kind of color that expected from there, background color, that's the gray, and you give button a background on the color of green like that, and you Control S to save background, yes. And when you save, you will come here to see if the change have been applied. Let us check. Yes, you can see the body is changed, background is changed. This is to mean now we applied the CSS to our website. So you can keep on changing the color of the button. You can say, I want height to be, for example, 40 pixels, and the padding to be dot 6 and as it is applied, even this height is not is useless. As that is applied, that height is useless. As we give border, let us just save like that, and you can see how our button, why now there is a problem with this padding.3m padding. And then there is a reason. Ctrl+P to open it to see what happened. This computer is having some problem, but you can see the reason that is behind. You must know those three language. The first is for HTML, the second is CSS, and the third is button is JavaScript. For example, on click When you click, we equal to alert hello, hello, my name is Jack, and hello, and then you do that. Yes, hello, my name is Jack, and I hope there is a problem. Hello, my name is Jack. Where is the problem? Hello, like that. And let us see what happens when we try to click on that button. But you can see it is a must that you know what will happen, and when you click on that button, it's a must will see something that is a pop-up box telling you hello, that will stretch from the top nav bar to the inner screen of the website. So it is a must that you must know these three languages before you proceed using AI. And as you know those three languages, you will be able to direct AI to what you want it to do step by step. So don't hesitate. This is your mentor. So don't leave without liking this video, so that to push the algorithm to the next level. So thank you. It was for this. You must know those languages.